There is no sunshine without the rain. Having a unexpected but beautiful rainy day here in Las Vegas, and it just got me thinking about what I could talk about today. And it's just that you need the rain to enjoy the sun. I know it's a common phrase and we've all heard it and we all know it, but I just kind of wanted to talk about my experience and how this lesson's really been drilled into my head the past few years. And I think it's really important to know and to understand as you go through life. Side note, I love the rain. Rainy days like this, I think it's so beautiful. It's very relaxing, very nice. Would be even nicer if I had a good cigar to smoke right now, but we're taking that 1 month break, and that's fine. And again, this plays into as I mentioned in the cigar video, you need to have those periods of rain to enjoy the sun. So this period of not smoking, something I enjoy to do, but you take it for what it is and you enjoy the time regardless. So what I've really learned about, that phrase, you can't have the sun without the rain, is that, there's always going to be challenges in life. There's always going to be hard times. There's always going to be stuff that you go through. And you have to learn to not only accept that, but appreciate those times and those moments, because they have just as much value. Actually, I would say they have more value to give you than the good times do. We could relate it to the market right now, right? The market's just been boring, kind of been going down, chopping around. But it teaches you about investing. It teaches you that, you have to have the will to hold through something like that, and the will to buy when those opportunities present themselves, which is something that most people are too afraid to do. And then this, again, it pertains to anything in life, though. I'll give you another example. The one real relationship that I had. When that ended, terrible, bro. One of the worst feelings, one of the worst things I've ever experienced. But that pushed me and that drove me to do many things. That energy and those feelings and that time in the rain, it allowed me to write some of the best music that I've ever written, in my opinion. Music's not anything crazy, but I enjoyed writing a lot, and it really took my writing and my musical abilities to another level, I believe, because of how intense that time in the rain was, metaphorically speaking. Last year, I was living with friends in 2022, 2023, I moved back home, and I didn't love it. Quite frankly, I did not enjoy it one bit. It was a time in the rain. But that time in the rain, what did it do? It gave me the ability to save a lot of money, grind at a job at the club, invest a shit ton into crypto, and it gave me the drive and the motivation to make a change. And that's what propelled me to book my trip to Thailand. And going to Thailand was the best and most life-changing experience of my life to date. There's going to be better ones, of course. We're still on that uphill trajectory. We haven't peaked yet. Got at least until my 30s until I hit the peak. But do you see what I'm saying? I needed these really negative times out in the rain like this, these really tough moments to deal with in life, to propel me to do great things. And you're also just not going to appreciate those moments of happiness and those moments of euphoria and those moments of peace as much if it's always there. Even when things are going great in life, you could be living the life that you think is your dream life, that's perfect, doing exactly what you want every single day. But eventually, that's going to get boring. If you do the same routine every day that you think is your dream, at some point, you're going to be like, what am I even doing? I'm not growing, I'm not changing, I'm not developing, I'm not having to face any adversity, any challenges. What's the point of this? Maybe that's something messed up in the way we view things or just our nature as humans that we can't often, I can't say everyone, but often many of us can't accept things just being good. And we get bored. But what's the point of life if you're not challenging yourself, if you're not growing, if you're not changing? Like, I get it, you could just live comfortably and like be okay, but why be okay when you can do so much more and you can be great? So that's the conundrum of like being here, being at home. Again, I'm leaving again to Thailand in a month, but like being at home, it's comfortable, right? I got a nice bed, nice house, access to food, plenty of friends around, and it's comfortable, but I don't feel alive. So it's just like a balance, you know? It's the yin and the yang, the give and the take, the sun and the rain. You have to have both, because too much of a good thing is bad. And that's just what it is. This is always how life's been. This is always how the universe is. It's a balance. And, you know, I was glad it was raining today. We haven't had rain in a while, and just reminded me that even these moments like the time I'm in now, being back home after Thailand and after realizing that I love it there so much more than I love it here, I just have to accept it for what it is, you know? Like I say in all my videos, every day you can do something that you love, even if it's one thing, even if it's only 10, 15 minutes. Every day I can go to the gym, get a workout in. I can freaking hit the bag back here in my garage. Grateful for that. I can make a YouTube video and get one step closer to doing what I love for a living, just creating. I can write a song, which I haven't done in a while, but I can always do that. There's always something good that you can do on a day-to-day basis and be grateful for on a day-to-day basis, no matter how big or how small. So even when things aren't good, you have to take it for what it is, accept that you're in a period of growth instead of comfort, because those are the two stages, right? You're either comfortable or you're growing. And you need to be appreciative of both of those times in your life. It's all about perspective, right? There's always a positive way that you can look at things, and often the way that we frame things in our mind dictates how we experience our reality. So I think many of you already understand these things. You get the idea, you understand what I'm saying, but I just thought it would be something good to talk about today. So if it resonated with you, if you enjoyed the video, let me know. Let me know in the comments, let me know your thoughts. Leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel. We're almost there, man. We're over 75% of the way to 1,000 subscribers. Gonna hit it before I leave for Thailand in the end of May. So it's gonna be awesome. I'm gonna try and think of a good video to do for that 1,000 subscriber mark. I'm gonna start brainstorming now. But be back at you tomorrow with another video. Hopefully the market starts heating up so we could get some more good crypto videos in. But other than that, I appreciate it, guys, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.